Well, hello, my loves. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas and holiday season. I am back with one last haul before we close out the year. It's been a minute since I've done a haul. We're finishing out with Shein. Side note, I had a couple people comment some really rude comments because I did so much Vlogmas during December, and they were like, I followed you for fashion hauls. I'm leaving. I was like, okay. Bye. So if you've been missing the fashion hauls and you were polite enough to not be rude about it, I'm so sorry. I'm back and there will be much more fashion, of course, coming in the next year. I just like to take a little break in December. Today's haul is going to be some Shein items that I found that are sort of chic, casual, and somewhat neutral. They're going to be great pieces that you can mix and match with each other, and they will be great throughout the rest of the winter season, and some of them into the spring season, I believe, will be very cute to have as well. So if you're interested in anything I'm going to share, of course, everything is going to be linked down in the description box as usual. I also put my sizes down there of what I got in each item, as well as my sizing information to sort of help you figure out what size you may need to get for your body. All right, let's get right into it, shall we? So I first picked out this black sweater vest dress thing, I guess you would call it. I've been needing a piece like this for a while, something that's kind of long enough to be worn as a dress. I've seen so many different looks where people wear these with the white Oxford shirt underneath, and I just love the look. So I decided to size up to a large in this because I wanted to be sure that it was going to have a little bit more oversized fit. I think when you wear this look, you need it to not be completely fitted to your body because then it kind of takes away from the vibe that this look is going for. Now, that being said, I don't know if I should have sized up to a large because if you see it on, it looks really kind of baggy and wide, and I think it doesn't help that the like white shirt dress thing that I'm wearing underneath it is also pretty oversized and wide. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but to me it just makes me feel like I look kind of shapeless and it's just a little bit too oversized. This is sort of the fine line between, you know, wearing oversized things and having fun with it versus it being too oversized and then it just is not flattering. And I know things being flattering isn't the priority for everyone, but to me, with my body shape, I really feel like I do have to emphasize my waistline. Otherwise, I just think that I look, you know, like a blob. So I decided to throw on this black harness belt over the top of it. Though you don't have to do a harness belt. You could do any kind of belt to sort of cinch it in and give you a waist. I just thought the harness belt was a bit more of like an edgy choice. This definitely feels a lot like a very Wednesday Addams inspired look. I do have to admit, ever since watching that show, I have been a lot more inclined to wear like black ensembles, which is very unusual for me. If you're a subscriber, you know I am absolutely a lover of color, but I think this is really cool. I love it with these really tall combat lace-up boots that I got from Aerosoles a couple months ago. Of course, I will link these down in the description box with everything else. Highly recommend these boots. I think Aerosoles was having a sale last time I checked, so make sure to check that out because these are so comfortable and they're such a good pair of boots. They'll just edge up any look. This dress I was very skeptical about when I ordered it just because I was afraid that it wasn't going to look right on me. I get very apprehensive about knit dresses just because I find, especially when they're supposed to be sort of bodycon like this, that sometimes they just hug and emphasize the areas on my body personally that I don't really want to showcase. They can be very unforgiving in terms of hiding different flaws and different things. But this dress, I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised. It actually seems to be pretty flattering on me. I really love just how cozy it is. It's really soft, you guys. Like, it just feels so fuzzy and warm. And I love this sort of neutral colorway with sort of the black accents. It definitely is like a faux wrap looking skirt. So I know the skirt kind of looks like it's wrapping around, but it's completely sewn together. So I really like that because sometimes with wrap skirts and dresses, because I have a little bit bigger bootay, the fabric in my size isn't quite enough to have enough fabric when I sit down. So then it's like a lot of gaping issues when you sit. So it's like more of like a standing situation than being versatile enough to be for standing and sitting. This, you don't have to worry about it because it's all sewn together. It's got this little tie along the waist that is not connected to the dress, which is kind of weird, but it's cute. And I think you could definitely just forget about the tie and use your own like black belt. I think that would be a really cute thing to do if you have like a wider black belt to put that around this dress to sort of cinch you in a little bit more. But overall, I like it a lot. I think it could be really cute as a wear to work option. To me, it seems kind of professional and nice, and it's also comfortable at the same time. The thing I will note is it is quite a bit see-through. I'm sure you can see I have a black bra underneath this, so not terribly see-through. This would be very easily fixed if I would just pop on something nude colored. just want to let you guys know, but overall it's very comfortable and I could definitely see myself wearing this. I like it worn with these tall black boots underneath, although it is a little bit tighter in the leg area. So sometimes you can see the boot because the boot isn't like flush to my skin. So that's just like a little styling detail, but these are from Express. I recently got them from Black Friday and they're so cute. I love the heel height. It's not too tall and that gold chain that goes around the back. Oh, so adorable. Those are linked down below too if you're interested in checking them out. So these next couple items I really, really love. I spotted this sort of Victorian looking blouse on sort of, I believe it's the Shein Frenchy line, which is just a bunch of clothes that are like sort of French style inspired, I guess. And I absolutely needed to have it in my life. I love this so much. So you can see the details in the shirt are really beautiful. I think the collar, the ruffle is really nice. The little ruffles on the sleeves. And then of course it's got this really cute little pearl buttons that go down the center. They are really delicate and cute. And they add such a nice touch to this shirt. Now, definitely is not a shirt for everyone, but I think if you can enjoy a little flair for the dramatic, it's definitely a great version of a white button-up shirt that you can add to your wardrobe just for something with a little different flavor for your regular like collared white button-down. Paired it with these faux leather black shorts from the Daisy line. There's so many different like little random new lines that Shein has. And I sized up to a large in these because I wanted to make sure that the shorts themselves were sort of like wide and loose fitting around my legs. For me, like my booty and the upper part of my thighs is probably like pretty thick, I guess I would describe it. So sometimes shorts fit my legs a little bit weird. And oftentimes if I know that something already has the tendency to run small, I size up so that I can wear a belt to cinch the waist, but make sure that the legs have the fit that I'm looking for. So in this case, these fit so perfectly. So I would kind of venture to say that maybe this short maybe runs a little bit on the small side already, but I do have a little bit of room in the waist, though not a ton, but I would say this faux leather has a really good amount of stretch to it. They feel so, so good. Like it doesn't feel like a cheap, crappy faux leather that Shein sometimes is wont to use. It just feels really buttery, and they're very comfortable. I love that it has little belt loops, so I could add a belt if I wanted to. It's got pockets, and they're a longer short, so it makes them a little bit more classic. If you live somewhere cold, you could definitely wear them with tights underneath with boots, but here in California it's pretty warm. I don't really need to do the tights if I don't want to. The outfit that I styled together with this, I like to call Baroque French boy chic, and I'm not talking broke, like you have no money, but Baroque. If you know, you know. Definitely look like I could be an extra from the Beauty and the Beast live 30-year special that they just did with her and Josh Groban, but I'm into it. You know, we don't have to just steal masculine styles from current times. You can steal it from other time periods as well. This jacket is old, unfortunately. It's from Blank NYC. I've had it for so long and I love it, but I'll try to find a similar like, you know, military Sergeant Pepper looking jacket and link it for you guys down there. But I definitely love this look and I think it's not for everybody, but so fun. Had to throw on this bow to sort of give it the extra like, you know, look that I was going for. You know, if you've seen enough anything that has to do with French people in like the 1700s, 1800s, then you know what I'm going for here. But I love it. What can I have been so into like graphic sweatshirts lately. So I saw this one, also part of their Frenchy line, obviously. It also comes in a blue, like a bright blue with, I think this is green, which was really cute, but I just love the graphic aspect of the bright red text over the stark white. So I got a large because I wanted it to fit more loose. I didn't want it to be super fitted. I was hoping that it was going to be a little bit longer than it is, but it's not that long. It kind of hits like right at my hips. So it's good for sort of tucking in, but it's not good for what I was really wanting it for, which was to wear it long over like biker shorts or something. But not the end of the world. The other little complaint that I have about this is the quality is just really not amazing for a sweatshirt. I mean, I don't think it should come as any surprise, but it does feel pretty thin. The fabric doesn't feel like that nice hardy sweatshirt material, if that makes sense. And the sleeve length is a little bit short on me. I don't know if I can show it in the frame, but I feel like it needs to just be a little bit longer. Other than that, it's super cute if you just want a cute sweatshirt that says Paris 1997. I paired it with these black faux leather shorts once again, so you could see yet another way that you could wear them, a little bit more casual, with some sneakers. And I decided to just really lean into the Parisian vibes and style it with a red beret. And why not throw the graphic fun houndstooth coat that I got in the last Shein haul over this, because it really, I think, ties the whole look together. I think a black, white, and red look with a houndstooth print incorporated is just chef's kiss. Something about that color combination with that particular pattern to me just feels so chic and classic. And I really like this outfit. I like how it turned out, despite the fact that I'm not super happy with the quality level of the sweatshirt. It's still a really cute look. This blazer is a great Zara dupe, I have to say. So I actually bought this exact same, well, not exact same, but the same similar blazer to this at Zara last summer when I was in Cannes on our cruise in the Mediterranean. I went into the Zara there and purchased this blazer just because I loved it and I really wanted a crisp, white, beautiful blazer. And unfortunately, a couple months later, I spilled Aperol Spritz on it and ruined it. Of course, as with Zara, this blazer is already long gone. I can't repurchase it, but I saw this one on Shein and it looked really similar. It seemed to have that same textured fabric, gold double-breasted buttons. So I thought I would give it a try just to see. Now I sized up in a large in this one too because I wanted to make sure that it was a little bit loose, that the shoulders fit properly, and that it just kind of like didn't fit too tight, because you know I like my blazers to feel a little bit more relaxed. And I think that was the right call because it fits really well. Now I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it is as good as the Zara blazer, because it's just not. The Zara one had like a lot better of a shoulder pad situation, like a lot more of a strong shoulder. The fabric was similar, but definitely thicker and more structured. And of course, I just think it was in general constructed a bit better. But this is not a bad dupe. And I think it will hold me over until I can find another white blazer that's higher quality to replace the Zara one that I ruined. And hopefully I won't ruin that one. But if you're looking for a nice, pretty white blazer, this is a great affordable option, and I'm very surprised and, you know, pleasantly surprised, I guess I should say, for Shein. It's actually pretty well made. They can be kind of hit or miss with blazers, in my opinion. In the past, I've gotten some that were like, and then some that were all right, and this one, it's all right. So, super cute. Definitely recommend, but maybe consider sizing up if you want that like more relaxed fit. So this little, I shouldn't say little, it's not little, it's big, vest situation is definitely fun. I wanted to try this out because I've seen some different outfits people have done with pieces like this, and I thought it was kind of cute and chic, just a different way to layer during the winter time that's not quite so heavy duty, because again, when you live somewhere warm like me, sometimes you don't want to have a full-on shearling huge coat, but if you cut the sleeves off, it becomes a little bit more bearable, you know? So this is in a sort of like pastel-y pink color. It's a great neutral. I think I got it in a small. I got this in a small, so it fits really oversized. I recommend at least sizing down one size from your normal size, if not two, depending on how you want it to fit you. It is supposed to sort of hang off the shoulder like that, which I kind of like, and it is just a lot of fabric. I decided to pair it with a skirt just to give it something like a little bit different, and I really like the effect. Went a little bit monochromatic on top because this sweater actually like kind of perfectly matches this vest, or gilet as some people might refer to it. And then I threw on this little statement necklace because, I don't know, I haven't worn this in years. I don't know if this is in style anymore, but I was like, I feel like the green tones in this really pull in the green of the skirt and kind of pull the look together. So I don't know, maybe should we bring back statement necklaces? I still have a place in my heart for them. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's definitely a fun layering piece if you're looking for something a little bit different, not a coat. And it is a great neutral, especially if you tend to like a lot of like more feminine neutral tones like blush pinks and beiges and creams and things like that. It will go with a lot. I have been on the hunt for just a really neutral shearling coat for a long time. So I found this one on Shein and it fit the bill and I decided to try it. Now, I sized up to a large in this because I really wanted to make sure that it wasn't too tight fitting. And it's good that I did that because the entire inner lining is all this like faux shearling and it goes into the sleeves. I know a lot of times when you have coats like this, the shearling just stays within your like torso area and then the sleeves don't have that, but this does. So it is a really warm coat actually. It's very cozy. It's very heavy duty. And I think it's a little bit on the pricier side for Shein, but I think that the quality of it, it's justified. It's actually like a pretty well-made coat from Shein in my opinion. The fabric is kind of like this faux I don't know what it is. It's like almost kind of trying to be faux suede, but it doesn't feel suede-y, if that makes sense. And then it's got these fun little buckle details on the sleeves. Of course, you've got like the moto style, so it's got the belt that goes around the bottom. And then if you really wanted to be warm, you could flip the collar up, and there's this little buckle clasp. You can clasp the collar together so that you're very, very toasty cozy in there. So this is actually a great find on Shein. I have to say, I like that it's a little bit longer line, so it like goes right to your booty, so covers a little bit more, and it's a really nice neutral color. I did a whole monochromatic look, and I think it's really chic. These pants are actually from Shein. They're really good faux leather pant find, and I know I promised probably about a month ago to do a like faux leather pants styling video. That will be coming very, very soon, so please stay tuned for that one. If you all enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I upload 2 to 3 times a week. You might want to check out my Amazon haul where I talk all about the best affordable coats on Amazon. If you're looking for some good affordable outerwear, this video might be calling your name. Otherwise, I'll see you all on the next video. Bye!